빼봐. 됐다. 끝. 돌아버리게 하는구만.
I need to find where the safe is hidden and lockpick it. This cupboard is an absolute mess. Several books have fallen from the shelves. It seems as though this cupboard can be moved. I'll give it a try.
하하. BINGO.
So, that's the lock I must open tonight. Let me see.
헐. 또 이래. 하나가 더 있다는 말이구만. 끝. 이렇게 해서 이렇게 가서 여기서 꼬였네? 이 새끼가 아니야. 너야. 끝.
What a surprise! Another lock. And I won't be able to pick it. I recall that precious key around Foley's neck. It might prove a decent fit. I suppose they hired me to only open the first one. Let us wait for the thieves, trap them, and find out. Let us check the thieves' possible escape routes in the event that they are caught off guard by the police from the front door. What a surprise! I recall. These are the marks of ineffectual lock-picking attempts. This door is a perfect means of escape in an emergency.
이 당시에는 이 문을 도망칠 수 있고요. 창문으로도 갈 수 있고.
Is a perfect way to escape the police. This hatch leads to a cellar. This should be useful.
하나둘씩 막아놔야 되겠다.
The ground floor window is a perfect way to escape the police. This works very well. No one will escape through this window now.
이렇게 보면 홈즈도 참. 그럼 1층.
The door is now blocked.
그러면 허허. 구슬 물건 있네?
this old chandelier is doing on the floor. It looks as though it was poorly attached. I suppose that the thieves already tried to open the lock with this formidable hammer, but they were unsuccessful. Oh, that's a lovely old carpet. The door is now blocked.
자, 이쪽을 열고 저쪽을 닫는 게 더 나을 것 같은데.
The door is...
아, 저기 문이 없구나. 이쪽으로 가는 길 있겠죠, 당연히?
Although this window is high above the ground, it would be possible for one of the thieves to attempt to use it for their escape. This should be useful.
여긴 뭐 이미 다 된 것 같고.
One step on these beads, and our thief will go flying. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Any thief who finds his way upstairs will roll down very quickly.
좋아요. 그러면 남은 게 하나인데. 여기.
There is no ladder. If anyone falls here, he will need assistance to get out.
그럼 다 된 건 아닌가?
This hatch leads to a cellar.
뭔가로 가려야 될 것 같은데. 가리 무언가가 있어. 아, 융단.
This should be...
융단 가져오고. 마지막엔 제대로 하네.
Now, it's not an open hatch, just a nice carpet on the floor. I should walk carefully here, else my plan will be ruined. Now, if a thief runs through the kitchen, he'll pay a surprise visit to the cellar.
굿. 문제는 여긴데.
I suppose that the thieves... I want...
두 개를 어떻게 써야 되는데? 하나가 남았어. 저기를 막아야 되는데. 막을 방도가 안 보이네?
The thieves won't attempt to escape through the front door if the police are right behind it.
어허!
This should...
밧줄.
Now, if anyone takes the hammer, the rope will uncoil and make the chandelier fall. If he runs through the dining room and takes a sledgehammer to force open the door, the chandelier will knock him down. The traps for my circus companions are all prepared. I can leave now, but I'll return later
귀신 들린
with
듯해.
Charles Foley and his companions.
굿. 완벽한 계획이에요.
Police! Police! Stop where you are! Where are they?
Trapped, Watson, with your assistance.
How so?
You sounded just like a real bobby, my dear fellow. You startled them into the traps.
I did?
I assure you, Watson, it was quite an entertaining show. They will not escape the house now.
You scum!
And this is the pistol used for the murder in Half Moon Street.
How do you know about that?
마이크로프.
Have you closed the case yet, Sherlock?
Mycroft, what are you doing here? Did you follow me?
Sherlock, it may seem that I used you, but you should be pleased to know that you have served our queen well, in this instance. So now, let us catch the big fish. But this man is not one of the merry men?
No.
Then why exactly are we here, Sherlock?
This gentleman, Charles Foley, has been involved in a double murder, and the hunter of a set of valuable antiques, the Hellenistic treasures, which disappeared in a theft many years ago.
You're no better than the coppers!
잃어먹을 신자라니. 하하.
Holmes, that is incredible. The Hellenistic treasures.
Indeed.
Nothing but trifles. Where are the merry men?
I don't know why you are asking me, Mycroft. They are yours to find.
I'll see you soon, dear brother.
자, 마지막 결론이네요. 자, 저는 규탄을 할 거기 때문에 아닌가? 규탄을 아, 이거 애매하네. 선자를 베푸는 걸로 한번 해봅시다. 내 생각엔 뒤로 가야지 그런데.
You committed the crime of premeditated murder and of theft. You will be severely punished for your deeds.
You are pitiful. You Scotland Yard dog.
Save your words for the gallows. I'm sure the journalists will love them. I shall leave now, Watson. Gentlemen, please take our friends here into custody.
Where are you going?
I have unfinished business. I'll see you at Baker Street.
경찰서겠죠? 혐의 높으려고.
Be careful with the lamps. Don't bring them too close to the barrels.
Good evening, gentlemen.
불안당 잡으려고 왔구나.
Who's there?
That is of no importance. What matters is who you are and the plans that you have here.
So you can stop us from carrying them out?
Eventually, yes.
Hey, careful. You'll blow us all up.
I'm listening.
We are a group known as the Merry Men. But I suppose you knew that already. We are the men who've already lost everything of value in their lives. We are ruined shopkeepers. We are workers who were fired from their jobs. Honest people who were robbed. We were forced out from our homes and thrown onto the street. And all of this in the name of the so-called law. The laws that were set out by our government. The laws that make the commoners only more vulnerable and the wealthy more protected. We are not only from the British Empire. Some of us are from the new lands, America, Australia, and we are many. But men we are still, and we are merry for that we stopped being afraid. For those powers that be had done their best to plant the fear inside our souls, and we accepted it so easily. The fear advised us to keep our heads bowed. It prevented us from fighting. Bankers and politicians, they own our lives, our work, our bread, and they push us to compete between each other, just to see who may serve them better. But in the end, they are the few, so they are weak. They are nothing without their titles. We should not fear them. Our so-called masters should fear us instead. The time has come for our group to stand tall. Our great and many merry men. We are going to blow up the London Stock Exchange. No life shall be lost. But ownerships, debts, and property titles? They shall all be destroyed.
마지막에
They're only
무거운 걸로
papers,
하네.
After all, so many people will be freed over this night.
That is a radical step to take. What result do you truly expect?
Chaos. But soon people will understand that they are free, and that they don't belong to anyone. They will be able to work for themselves, together, without letting the rulers dictate what to do, and finally justice will arise.
What you are intending to do is a crime. It is not justice.
How do you see justice, then? Kids go to prison for a loaf of dry bread. And how many lords do you see punished for stealing from their people? Sending them to their deaths in mines, or overseas to fight for land? Our masters wouldn't hear us. So now it's time to sing the song of the merry men. Will you let us do our duty?
담배를 던지는 것 아, 이거랑 이거 있구나.
When people fight the order, they are too blind to see the consequences that throw society into chaos. I shall stop your actions, but not you. Run. Now!
빵. 이게 엔딩이 두 개구나. 쟤네를 없애는 엔딩이랑 불안당 해가지고 카오스 엔딩으로 넘어오는 거. 카오스 엔딩을 안 볼게요.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now?
Quite lately.
It is an interesting book. I remember a few lines.
Really? I tried reading it myself, but I had a hard time understanding it.
Yes, Doctor. It's about intelligence. Sherlock, I vaguely recall one of the lines. Sometimes it takes something more than intelligence to act intelligently. There were also a few words along the lines of pain and suffering are always inevitable for a large intelligence and a deep heart. Tell me, Doctor, does my brother show any signs of pain or suffering?
Not that I know of.
Because you see, Doctor, behind all of his masquerade, my brother does possess a deep heart. So deep that he does not recall where he places his love.
Well, I'm sure that...
His love and his duty that, in the first place, should be directed towards the Empire. For without it, we would be nothing.
실제로
A country filled with
콘즈는 그거죠. 나라를 지키는데 꽤 많은 공을 세운 건 그거죠.
People who commit crimes, or at the very least intend them, deserve punishment, Sherlock. Without justice, there can be no civilization.
But we serve the truth, not justice.
Your truth, Doctor, that may prove immoral. Allowing people to terrorize London, destabilizing the whole empire.
Terrorize only the powers whom you serve, Mycroft. Not I, not Watson, not Mrs. Hudson, not Wiggins.
Sherlock, the merry men are to be stopped.
Not by me. You created the merry men. Stop them yourself. Only make sure that you don't create
저렇게
more
말하네.
merry men by arresting the one.
그럼 카오스 모드도 한번 봐야 되겠다.
Dr. Watson.
마이크로프가 이렇게 나오네 여기선. 원래는
Anything in the post, Watson? Any clients
이렇게 안
worthy of
나오는데
our attention?
실제로는.
Only a second reminder from Mrs. Hudson about our new neighbour. She urges you to remove your...
Oh, I don't care about that.
Holmes, the lady who will be moving in shortly has requested the use of our spare room to place all of her boxes.
누구지?
Wait. What? A lady?
딱 나왔죠? 마지막에 레이디? 여성? 여성분이 왜 갑자기 나오는 거지? 누구지? 설마 아이리? 마지막 결론 하면은 나오겠네. 자, 카오스 엔딩으로 뺄게요.
Don't move, you flim...
자, 선서 베풀고 그다음 던지는 걸로 가겠습니다. 양동이로.
Charles Foley, you were a witness to a double murder. You were standing next to Vercotti when Butler fired at your accomplice. The jeweler missed him, but they proceeded to kill each other with simultaneous shots. Even if your intention was to retrieve the stolen treasure, you did not intend to kill. I shall inform Inspector Lestrade of that fact, so your sentence should be the lighter.
You are a fine gentleman, with your fake pity.
I do what I think is right. It is never due to pity. Farewell, Foley. I shall leave now, Watson.
Well,
I have...
일단 여기 다 아니까는 계속 넘길게요. 혼돈으로 갑시다.
Eventually, yes.
hey,
아까 거기에서 홈즈가 말하기는 실제로 그런 건 아니라고 자신 원하는 거 관심
When the
없다고 그랬죠.
law serves only the few, it can no longer be trusted. Every man is equal, and he has a right to choose his own way. And I shall not stop you.
모른 척 하겠네로. 랜딩은 어떻게 바뀔까요? 이게 배드 엔딩일 수도 있겠다. 오히려 어떻게 따지면 뭐 생각하기 나름이니까.
So, you're interested in Russian literature now.
Quite.
It is an
really? I tried reading...
yes, Doctor.
똑같이 하네.
We're also... Tell me.
아니네. 여기서 달라지는구나.
Holmes, what just happened? What was that?
The start of a new world. Anything in the post, Watson? Any
저기서
clients worthy of our
달라지네.
attention?
Only a second reminder from Mrs...
Oh,
Holmes,
Wait. What? A lady?
살살 결론 내리고 대인배. 하지만 이게 끝이 아니구만. 자, 모든 게 끝났습니다. 크레딧은 스킵. 뭐야, 또 있어? 또 있네요. 챕터 6이 끝일 줄 알았는데 끝이 아니었어요. 아닌가? 나 나가기 있네. 에필로그인가 보다. 자, 어쨌든 이렇게 완전히 끝났네요. 자, 그럼 여기서 끝내기로 합시다.